coming back in wrestling, she is like maybe second to you in terms of people that people so wanted to get more from. You're going to say she's past you.
She 100% supersedes me. Yeah, like that's the fun thing about wrestling fans. Like as you said, you just said, oh, Chicago fans are the best in the world. They look for stuff that necessarily isn't there. But I think that's kind of the fun of it. Everyone's talking about, oh, well, who's going to main event WrestleMania? Who's going to, enter the Royal Rumble? Who's going to come back? And they're always looking around this time of year for big returns. I had mine last year. I think hers would be bigger than mine. But again, I'm kind of hands off on the deal.
Did you see a sparkle in her eye though when you started coming back? Like let me put it this way: did it garner more interest from her now than when you went to AEW, for example? Like, because this is where she has experience. This is what was her home.
Yeah, I would say it definitely did, but I also think it's more of it's a workload thing for her. She's very, very busy, and I'm not trying to not talk about it, but I'm also trying to temper people's expectations. If she wraps up some stuff that she's working on and she has the time and she feels like dipping her toe back in or jumping back in the pool, she'll let us know.
It is pretty crazy too. I talked about this recently. She left and the business for women was still different than it is now. She would be coming back into, she was the end of the Divas era, right? Like this women's revolution. I have to imagine, because she resonated with everybody but women so much. It would be very cool for her to be around in this era of women's wrestling, I feel like.
I think her and I are similar in the regard that we're kind of out of time. You could pluck us both off from where we started and put us in any kind of era. I definitely think she would thrive here. She thrived back then when the focus wasn't women. And now this past week, every single television show we had was opened with a women's match and main evented with a women's match. You can't tell me that she wouldn't fit in there,